Hello and welcome to day 125 of me trying to teach myself how to draw. Today was also day 30 of Kasen's Character Design 30-day bootcamp, which means I'm free! Hallelujah! But no, seriously, this was a great bootcamp. It was really helpful. But getting on to today's drawings, it was all about using shape design to help with designing characters. So we went through and we looked at how, what makes the character boxy and how you use small, medium, and large shape design to help convey that. And then we went ahead and drew out a base model, kind of using him as a reference, but not really because it's full of anatomy and he is covered in clothing. But so we went through and I drew out the first one and it was a box motif, and then I went ahead and I traced over the first one but changed some things up. So he was more slender, he had more tapering edges, so widening the forearm so it tapered into the wrist more, making the torso more slender, giving kind of the Captain America Dorito build or a Berserker build type thing to show that you can have a triangle-coated character with a triangle-shaped body while still having them be relatively built out. I kind of think of it as the difference between Nightwing and Red Hood, but that's my brain. But it was really interesting to me how just those subtle changes can completely change the body type and the character read. And then, of course, facial features, clothing, hair, stuff like that can also help also get that shape language across. And then for the last two drawings, we did female characters. So once again, we kind of went through and looked at her motif, and then we kind of used her as a reference to draw things out, but not really. But this one was kind of more to show a circular form and how the body doesn't necessarily have to be circular shaped in order to give a circular motif. You can just use more rounded edges and stuff like that to help give that. So in the shoulders and the hips and stuff like that, it's more rounded, and so you get a softer looking character. And it doesn't have to be a female coded character. For this to work, I could go back and take my muscle men and round them out and get the same kind of effect. And then the second drawing was using fat to kind of help show that roundness. And I don't draw as many fat characters as I wish I did, and I need more practice with it. The other thing I learned today is that I can draw things if I have like a base reference with the anatomy going on, but if I don't have that base reference, I struggle. So I found that was interesting because I know how to draw it. Like, I don't need the pose in there, I just need the basic anatomy and overlapping forms. So they're like, I know them, but there's a disconnect in my brain between knowing them and being able to recall when putting them on the page. And that is a mental library type of thing. So just more drawing will probably fix that. But I thought that was an interesting observation on my skill. But overall, I feel like I learned a lot in the last 30 days. There are still definitely things that I need to practice and work on, but overall I feel like I have a good knowledge base and a jumping off point for those different things, and I know what they are now since I've been through basically everything in drawing a character. But yeah, here you can see my gesture drawing warm-ups and my Richmond studies, and that is what I got done today, and I will see you all next time.